department store. I knew I should never have gone to that interview.
Wake up. What do you want? How did you even get this job anyway?
What kept you? Heavy traffic. Luckily for you, you've just missed out on the fact that I'm on the verge of losing a contract. You mean with that building company? It seems as though you've forgotten the name. Does that mean anything? It would help if you were concentrating on the matter at hand. I have. Go on then. Okay, we're trying to set up a second Gemini store so we can expand the branch, and we want to get Scaffold to build it for us. Would seem so, if Scaffold actually agreed to help us. Couldn't we just argue back to them? That's why I've been waiting for you. You write down my answer call. Hello? Hello? This is Gemis, head of Gemini. I've received your message. Look, I know I said it would be £2 million to build it, but looking at the plan, I believe the actual building is worth £1 million. Listen to me, Mr. Phil. How's your wife doing? Will £1 million cover it? He says he's signing the contract. How did you do that? Oh. Well, you see, I know Mrs. Phil quite well, and I know from her that her husband has come back early from meetings. Isn't that blackmail? Well, that's business, I'm afraid. Isn't blackmail illegal? Oh, what are you gonna do about it then? I'm not. You do realise this is your only job, right? I know. I can give you another. I wasn't trying. You're hardly what I can call my best secretary. Never mind. You shall now be a Gemini's first environmental investigator. Do I get? The job description never stating that you answer back to me. Your assignment is to look through this area and see if it's suitable for building. The small pack of trees here has only recently been discovered. How much is it worth? Your old job back if you do it well. Very well. So, stripped from my job as a secretary, I was to investigate what looked like a simple park of trees. Why was it that the area hadn't been visited for years? This wasn't quite what I had in mind. Did Edgar know of this? Haha, that was a sign. A sign for me to turn back. Did I turn back? Give in, eh? I couldn't believe what I had heard. Not often when you visit Talking Woods. As if I had enough on my mind at that moment. It's found you now. Technology, you really are a threat. Technology wasn't really the best way out of this situation, but I know other options. Everything became clear. Edgar merely wanted to deforest this area for his own means. Your silly toy isn't working. I think she'll be very grateful if you just left her. Did the forest send wildlife after me? How human. I was wondering to myself where these came from. It was my only shot at survival. Surprising for one who hated technology. So there was I, smug that I had solved the mystery. I was feeling that I knew this forest. I was thinking this was all a double act, a scam by two people to scare visitors out of the woods. I was surprised to see another human here. He told me he wasn't Tom Mills. He told me he was the woods. I thought he wasn't the woods. I thought he was a human being. I was wrong. I inquired him for his actual name. He claimed his name was Elwood. He felt a nostalgic ring to it. My first question was about the technology used in the forest. He told me that he stole the phones from travellers. He used them to scare off threats. Why didn't I call the police? The place was abandoned. They'd have thought it was a hoax. He gave me some rant about how humans killed the wildlife. He claimed that they wanted it for themselves. He felt that the trees were superior to humans. He claimed that they were protecting us. I tried to reason with him. Elwood never listened. He just went on about how humans were inferior to wildlife. This was it. It was the end. I had to save myself. I told him why I was here. It was beginning to work. I told him about Gemus. He seemed to know Gemus on first name terms. He told me that he was Father's special one. I'd figured it out then. Elwood was the brother of the boss. His real name was Eric Gemus. He told me that he used to come here with his mother. Oedipus complex, I guess. I continued to reason with him. He just called me out for my cowardice, comparing me to his father. He made a deal with me, in order for me to survive. But first, he had to punish me. Blair, have you investigated the area? How many trees need to be cut down? Why aren't you answering me? Why are you all bloody? What's with that look? And what are you doing with that stick?